Okay, so I haven't ripped on Dominique Ducharme in a very long time, okay? So cut me some slack. It's my turn now. I'm up to the plate, and I'm about to hit this guy out of the park with a grand slam. I mean, I could have been making this video every day for the past couple of months, but I thought, hey, maybe I'd cut him some slack because the Canadiens have been repeatedly kicked in the teeth with injury after injury after injury. Shea Weber is likely gone forever, and Carey Price is on and off the ice like a light switch. It's been tough, okay? It's been tough on everybody, including Dominique Ducharme. There's no doubt about that. But I'm just not a big fan of Dominique Ducharme or Dino Bravo, whatever the hell you want to call him, anymore. I think he's completely lost the team. I don't like how he's been talking about some of the young guys. We'll talk about that later. I don't like how he's been utilizing the lineup. I don't like his communication skills, and yeah, that's coming from a newfie. And as bad as Montreal is right now, I don't think he's getting the maximum effort level out of his players. Do you? Do any of you guys think that Ducharme here as a coach is getting the most out of his players? Because I think from his body language and the way he's been talking, the way he's been acting, he's already seemed to have done what a lot of the players have done. He looks like he's given up. No, coaching? Screw that shit. I'm out of here. Marc-Andre Perreault from TVA Sports attended a Habs practice on Friday, and he said, quote, "If we start from the premise that we play as we practice, today's training has given a good overview of why they're 32nd in the NHL. I may have seen 600 practices in the last few years, so I know a little about what I'm talking about." Basically, what he's trying to say is they even look like shit at their practice, okay? It's not good. Perreault would also claim that Dominique Ducharme was spending most of his time just looking down at the ice and not making much eye contact with any of the players. And yeah, there just seems to be a real lack of communication going on. I don't think they've been buying into any of the shit that he's been preaching since he's been here. Guys like Jeff Petrie has already given us some clues about that, talking about a lack of understanding the system in some of his previous interviews. The players and the coach are just not a happy bunch right now, and nor should they be. I mean, just hearing this guy speak to the media right now, you can already tell his confidence as a head coach is shattered. He's been mumbling his words a little bit, and I mean, if he's talking to the players like that, that's gotta be frustrating. There's just no emotion with this guy. No energy. The only time I've seen him get angry is when he screws up a coach's challenge. Yeah, it's quite often, but that's when we see him get a little pissy. As for his future in Montreal, is he going to be here next year, or are they going to get rid of him? It's not good. I know Jeff Molson is already paying Claude Julien's old contract, and then with Ducharme's contract extension, if they decide to kick him to the curb as well, that's going to be a bit of a tough pill to swallow, okay? It might just be an unpopular idea within the organization. But I mean, it still does have to be considered and looked at. Come on, believe me, I'm all for the tank right now. It's not about them losing games anymore. I really don't care if they finish last. I don't care if they win another game this season. In fact, I'd even like to see them get their hands on Bedard or Michkov next year. And I don't think Ducharme is going to interfere with our chances of getting a high pick. He's been driving the tank pretty steady so far. But at the same time, old Jeff Gordon and Kent Hughes, Mr. Clean, yeah, they're going to have to make sure that Ducharme isn't going to mess up any of the prospects we already have or any of the young kids. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I don't like how they've handled the whole Caulfield situation this year. It also kind of feels like they're rushing Caden Primo along now. Yeah, it's not good. And if we're being honest, I don't even like the way he's been talking about some of these young guys in front of the media. Have any of you heard his comments that he's made on Alexander Romanov? Basically, the finger was pointed at Romanov. Okay? I thought it was stupid. Ducharme would admit that Romanov's play has been slipping. He's not liking what he sees. He would say that he's been caught on his heels a lot. He's been caught out of position. Yada, yada, yada. And man, yeah, just a stupid interview. I don't think anything positive came from that. And of course, I don't know about you guys. Yeah, Romanov, he's learning, he's making some blunders along the way, but I've actually been really impressed with his play so far this season. He's been one of those bright spots for me. all these dull, boring ass games, and Romanov is one of the only defensemen that'll actually step up and just rock somebody. He hits like a truck, and then we get the coach just yapping away about our 22-year-old defenseman right in front of the media. I mean, Romanov even has more points than Jeff Petrie this year. Huh? Why not pick on him? Pick on somebody else. Jeez. Or better again, why not wait until you're alone with him, you're in the video room, you're going over some plays, and try and coach him. Teach him. He's just a kid. He's a pup. God. Look, okay, I don't know what the future has in store for Romeo. He may never be nothing more than a number 3 or a number 4 defenseman for the Habs, but in my opinion, right now, he's definitely been the most entertaining blue liner we have. Tell me another blue liner that's more entertaining than Romanov right now. He's got the flow, he hits, he looks happy, he seems a lot more confident this year. All this despite the team being 32nd in the league. Believe me, there's plenty of blame to go around for everybody. So there's no need to single out a 22-year-old Romanov. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to this, okay? Listen.
Yeah, he's slipping a little bit.
Now, close your eyes and pretend you're at a Montreal Canadiens practice right now. Okay, you just scored a couple of goals on Mountain Bowl. Caulfield wants to know if you can put 25 cents into the bubblegum machine because he really wants one. But wait, the head coach comes in. It's Dominique Ducharme. You got a game tonight. And he's about to try and motivate the players. Motivate the team. He opens up his mouth and you're expecting a Winston Churchill speech, okay? You're expecting something big to lead the team into battle. And all you get is I think I'd rather listen to a 20-minute wet fart than listen to Dominique Ducharme try and coach at this point. Anyway, guys, the Habs are set to play tonight against the Oilers. We got the return of Evander Kane. Okay, it's a big game. I wonder if he's going to be in a bit99.net commercial one day alongside George St. Pierre. Who knows? That would be great, but we're going to have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts on Ducharme down in the dirty, rotten comments section, and hey, I'll see you next time.